Hi, welcome back to Gray is Gorgeous. I'm so glad you could join me today. I am going to be talking about my favorites for 2021. Finally, right? We're in February. Here I am doing my favorites for 2020. It's never too late. All right, let's get started. I'm wearing my favorites right now and I love them, love them. They were great. They're all drugstore. So here we go. The first one was the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear. This formula is amazing. I've never been a butter bronzer fan. I did try the butter bronzer. I know everybody loves the butter bronzer, but I tried it and I didn't like it. So, so this surprised me, and I loved it because it's not chalky. It's a very nice powder and it goes on well, and it goes on so well that I wear it as my foundation, as you've seen me do in videos. And as you can see, I have used it almost completely up. It's translucent, and I had to use a bronzer to warm it up a little bit so my face wasn't too white and pasty, but I did like it. All right, and so let's go right into the bronzer that I've been using. It's the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Bronzer. And I think I've showed you this before. I just love this bronzer. I think this is phenomenal. This particular color for women with fair skin. So for my fair skin sisters out there, if you don't like bronzers because they're too orangey, or you're having a hard time finding one that is more neutral and not so orangey, this one's the one for you. This is in Sunrise L1. She doesn't have a lot of color selections. Wonderful, wonderful, soft, silky. Look at that. It is a bronzer with a luminosity to it. So it's kind of like you're getting a luminescent, like, this LA Girl that I've always showed you, this stick that gives you like a little bit of shimmer um, highlighter. So it is kind of like a highlighter and bronzer in one, but let me swatch it there. So look at that. So it's so pretty. Is that not so pretty? So good. I have to say, it just is. It is not orangey at all. And I have it all over the place. And one thing that you can do with, I just use this gigantic brush, and I can just go to a fairly well with this stuff, and I never look like I've put too much on. I never look orangey. I could put it right on my forehead, and as you can see there, it does not look orangey at all. All it does is make you look like you've been in the sun, and there's a little bit of luminosity to it, but not over the top. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't say enough about it. So, and I'm not a bronzer girl. If you watch me on my earlier videos, people were asking me, if you go gray, do you have to wear a bronzer? And I'd say, well, I don't, not really, but if you want to. And I was never really a bronzer person, but this one I dearly love. And of course, it helped me when I put on the Physicians Formula, because this is in translucent, but it's like super duper light. So this helped to it helps to warm up my skin tone a little bit, so it's not so white and pasty, if that makes sense. So it really saved me this year, and I love it. All right, and the next favorite, you've seen this on a video that I already did, and when I went to the drugstore, I bought the Covergirl True Blend So Flushed Blush, and I love this product. I'm so glad they came out with a bigger pan size, because the little small ones they sell for like $3.38, the ones I'm talking about. Um, when you put your brush in it, they just chew your brushes up, because, the pan's not big enough, and so you're running your brush back and forth and it just chews your brush all the heck. But I love the colors of all their blushes. I think that CoverGirl knocks it out of the park when it comes to the blushes. So yeah, and this one in the color I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it's just so pretty. I've swatched this before, I know, on my skin, but it's got a little bit of a gold, I don't want to say golden, but it's just so pretty. And this is Love Me. So, and I love me some CoverGirl blush. This is so pretty. Anyway, and they're cruelty free and made in the USA. So go CoverGirl. And where that's going to segue me into my next favorite from CoverGirl, and that's the Trunked Jet Setter little quad palette here. This is amazing. Amazing. Their formula has come a long way, in my opinion. If you go back on my video string all the way to my first or second video, where it was my first makeup video, I guess, and I show you, you know, the old 4 pants that they have, and I look back at the video and I just have to laugh. I go, oh my gosh, Tanya. Anyway, but you know, I've come full circle. I've tried like so many other drugstore brands and stuff, and I keep coming back to the CoverGirl. But they're so creamy. Let me show you this color story. I featured this in a video, and I just think it's the bomb. It is a color that is kind of rare to find, hard to find color, because it's not considered really a taupe. I'll show you what a taupe looks like. This is a taupe. It's not really a taupe, and it's not a gray. It's in between a taupe and a gray, which is very hard to find. And it gives you a nice dark one here for nighttime and one for daytime. So I like to wear these 2 for day and those 2 for night. And you can cross match them. You can also use this as a great corner color. I have it on my eyes today. And you can mix it with another palette. Like you can mix it with the e.l.f. Rosewater palette and get a beautiful, beautiful look there by using this like in the corner. And then going with more of like a rosy color, like a matte, if you will, or shimmer in the center of your lid. These little applicators, you know, we kind of make jokes about these now because we used to use these. Remember when this is all we had, and we brushes or what? Brushes, you know. We always use these applicators. I know in high school when I bought my CoverGirl, I always use the applicators. But I love this one particularly because it has the pointy one in it. And this is so great for smudging your lower lash line. And I use the darkest color here, and I use it as liner, and it's just so quick and easy. It's like bam, bam, one and done. I don't even have to smudge it. Kind of smudges it for me. And if you wanted to make this eye look a little bit more dramatic, you can just go down here and bring this color down gently and smudge it down to your lower lash. Look at that. It's so nice. And the formula is good, lasts all day, it doesn't really bleed or move around, and it's very, like I said, soft, and it's not chalky at all, and I don't feel like it has any kick up because it's not chalky. So, and as far as pigmentation is concerned, I'm not really a pro on pigmentation because I'm not a makeup artist. But these are pretty pigmented. They go on really, really good. So love, love, love. Another palette that I really liked and surprised me was when I was looking around Dollar Tree. I went in there for some cleaning supplies and I found this LA Colors Shadow by Number. And I really liked the color story in this one as well. So I picked it up right away, and I'm glad I did. I was wearing it almost every day. I have not hit pan on it yet, but this one has such a pretty color story. So this is an everyday look, and the shimmers in here are opalescent. So it has this gray shimmer color here that is completely opalescent, and it is, if you just buy this cutesy little palette for $1.25, you know, I don't think you're going to find one even in high end that is this awesome. I have to tell you, this color is so fantastic. So let me swatch these really quick on my fingers for you. This one, like I said, see that? It's opalescent. It's quite different from the one in the Covergirl Jet Setter. So you would think that this would be silver, but see how different that is? Let me put Jet Setter on there. See? So this is so much more silver, but this is like an opalescent, like an opal. You know, like the stone opal. It's so, so pretty. So if you're a makeup connoisseur and you want a really neat, different color, this little palette will knock your socks off with just those two. And this one is also opalescent. So let's put those next to each other so you can see the difference. But it too is kind of a peachy opalescent color. It's so, so beautiful. Completely will amaze you for a dollar. Look at that. And like goes on like butter for $1.25. I'm so shocked. In fact, when I did a video on this palette, I thought, wow, this looks a lot like Lancome, doesn't it? Lancome has that kind of a look. Fantastic. And these two colors on the bottom also equal stunners. The pigment's not that great, but look at that. So you have like a smoky blue, blue-gray, which is also very hard to find. And then you have this color, which is not quite a berry. It's kind of a berry with a gray tone to it. It's just so, so pretty. I mean, hello. Look at that. Great colors. Now, I was looking at the Urban Decay Naked too, you know, the mini palette in Ulta, and I have to say, these colors, you know, I mean, I was looking at their bigger palettes as well, and I was saying, yeah, those are just like those two colors. So really, really nice. Now they're not going to be as pigmented, but for $1.25, you really cannot go wrong. So if you like to play around with eyeshadow, and you're in Dollar Tree and they happen to have it, just pick it up. You'll be happy. And this is Rocket Science, is the name of this palette. So really cute little palette for $1.25. And you can't go wrong. I would try it. It definitely is a color story for every day and could become like a workhorse for you. So there you go. So, and then the other thing that I really liked beauty product wise, let me get some of the stuff off my arm, was the Equate eyebrow shapers. I love these little shapers. Because they have smaller heads on them. So I like the razors, and they're great for like shaving your hair, you know, above and around your lips, if you know what I mean. But this is perfect for your eyebrows because it's an eyebrow shaper, and it's great for getting in here if you have stray hairs and you just want to clean up the edges a little bit, or maybe you want to go in here and you want to clean up a little bit. And I really like the size of these, and they do come with little lids. They don't stay on very well though, I have to say. So great. I'll put these down in my description box. Equate is kind of a brand from Walmart, so they'll have them there for you. Another thing that I really loved in 2021, and I've loved this in earlier years too, so I don't think it's completely fair, but the Wet n Wild lipstick, and in this color is called Close Off. And so I wouldn't necessarily call it just a 2021 favorite because I believe I've tried this color or in earlier years, but I kind of came back to it, and I came back to it because Wet n Wild, I mean, look at this packaging. First of all, I just have to say, is that not cute with the little lips on it? And then it's got embossed, the Wet n Wild logo is embossed in the plastic. It's so classy. You can see the color through the top. This is such a creamy, creamy, high shine brilliance lipstick. It's so great for the price, and I'll put that down in my description box below. Close Off. It's just a really great nude color. I'm wearing it now, and it's so creamy, and I need more moisture on my lips as always. So there you go. And all right, well, I think that's it. And one more other item I bought this year that was kind of helped me to do my videos now is this little magnifying glass. Isn't it cute? I got this at Cost Plus. Cost Plus, $5.99. It's nice and heavy. It's kind of made with, yeah, it's just really nice with metal and a wooden handle, and it's kind of old fashioned, but it's going to be great. And I keep it in my little makeup caddy here, so I can really zoom in now on stuff. And hopefully you will not see me squinting anymore as long as I have this little guy around. Anyway, so that's my favorites video for 2021. I'm so sorry it's been late in coming, but it's here. So there you go. I hope maybe you get a chance to try some of these. Put down in the comment section if you tried any of them, if you like them or don't like them. And I hope to catch you next time. Come back and see me. And if you would like to see more of my upcoming videos, click subscribe. If you like the content of this video, click like. That helps me get into the algorithm more people watch me, and anyway, it helps me out a lot. So thank you so much for watching as always, and we'll catch you next time. Stay safe. Bye now.